With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 105.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase. 1 out.
Second.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Rasmus. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Yoenis Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Correa scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing players.
George Springer will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Number 2 will get his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Jose Altuve takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Runners going. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
And that misses 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Squared that one up just a little late. ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Stepping in, Evan Gaddis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner goes for second. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Colby Rasmus stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taking it.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Luis Valbuena will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
3 runs already home here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jason Castro stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Jake Marisnick as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Bruce is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Astros 6 and the Mets nothing. Curtis Granderson will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Keuchel gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away. David Wright into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Marisnick going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. His first homer here in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, with the hole they dug themselves here early, it's definitely a long road back. But stranger things have happened, and who knows? But maybe we'll look back on this home run as being the one that got the huge comeback started.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Springer on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and this is just a cut fastball that he's trying to go backdoor with, but he didn't do what he wanted to do with the pitch. It's right out over the heart of the plate, and that's almost like batting practice to a major league hitter. He's not going to miss that one too often. And sure enough, he drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets get one on the David Wright home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. George Springer will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Here comes the 0-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
The batter,
A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Grounded to third. Wright has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the batter, number 1, shortstop.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side hit hard. Walker's got it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. One more. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Rene Rivera will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up, that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
Lined back over second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. This is skied out to deep center field. Marisnick ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Curtis Granderson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Keichel's ready. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Correa on the grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Evan Gaddis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Right charging this one. Throw by Right is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus stands in following an RBI single his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Luis Valbuena is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
On the ground to the left side. Here's Walker for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Jay Bruce will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
The third baseman.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Here's Lucas Duda now. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And, in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Rene Rivera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Jose Reyes.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Things are starting to really go their way now. This is the second home run they've hit here in this inning, and they've worked things back to even. So the momentum, it's definitely shifted dugouts.
Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Jason Castro will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
This thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, these are those tough kind of choppers that come at you with an in-between hop. Here, he doesn't know whether to charge it or play it on the hop, and as it turns out, he doesn't even get a glove on it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Standing in now, number 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. This remains a 7-all tie. Yoenis Cespedes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Grounded foul. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Curtis Granderson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
7 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run scores from second. It's an 8-7 game.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 47 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Astros, number 47.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as this is grounded foul off to the left at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job. Jose Altuve strides into the box now. Launch one over the wall back in the opening frame. Colon gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Walker has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Carlos Correa will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half-gainer to try to flag it down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So striding in, Evan Gattis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Cespedes on the move. Trying to hold the lead. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's an 8-8 ball game. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He singled his last time up. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Luis Valbuena will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. To Cabrera for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher, chasing.
Ground ball right side. Duda's up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Jake Marisnick stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 4,
George Springer is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit to third, gloved by right. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Neil Walker will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Lucas Duda will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Marisnick ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
now batting.
Rene Rivera will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Now sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
Jose Reyes stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Don't look now, but he's closing in on what might be a historic performance. He's got a single, he's got a homer. Now he's got a triple to go along with the other two. If he could come up with a double next time up, he could put his name in the record books.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, and the lead changes hands yet another time here. With all the runs that we've seen so far, you get the feeling that the team that scores last is going to be the team that wins.
Yoenis Cespedes Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rasmus moves over, and that ends the inning. Number 2 stands in.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, number 2.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. On his way to pitch number 75. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Walker barehands it. It's in time.
Whew, no problem. You know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Colon sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
In a one-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Mets 10 and the Astros 9. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Will Harris is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Will Harris.
And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Curtis Granderson.
Line softly toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 19.
Jay Bruce steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. David Wright will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Neil Walker will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Springer going back on it. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they jump ahead by 3.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Colon into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Now to the plate, Colby Rasmus. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ready with the 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gloved by Walker. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 12-9 score. Leading off the inning, Rene Rivera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Jose Reyes gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. As Dribble Cabrera is set to take some more swings, he homered back in the 3rd inning. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Jason Castro digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Hit in the air to right field. Bruce giving chase. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. George Springer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is low, ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still looking up at a 12-9 score. Ken Giles will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Giles.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Up next for the Mets.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Giles sets. Here he comes 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
David Wright comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Oh, and a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Wright. A double play. Neil Walker will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Hit toward the right side. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Number 2 steps in now.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Astros.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, definitely not the way he wanted to start this 9th inning when he's looking for a complete game.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Now this will have to be in the zone. You can't let the Astros get something started for free.
Bruce has it in his tracks. 1 down.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Carlos Correa stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Chopped this one right side. Walker is able to get there. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. So coming to the plate, Evan Gattis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that slider is usually a much better pitch for him than it's been today.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Good fastball there from Cologne. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And I, for one, thought this game would never end. I mean, I've seen basketball games that were lower scoring than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, Jose Reyes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 13-10. So long from New York.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.